Live from the WTC studios in Milton, Pennsylvania, it's the nearly famous CB Show, starring Chris Patton and Brandon Kozer. And now, here are the stars of the show, Chris and Brandon.
Welcome everybody. Guess we're all amped up about the traditional Thanksgiving Day special. We're actually recording this on Wednesday.
Yeah, a couple days early. Yeah, Wednesday before the holiday. So we want to get this out to you and your family. Hey, you know what? Share it with your family.
Right.
You know,
a little Thanksgiving Day.
Get some more support out there. Some more subscribers and stuff like that would be great. So,
but Friday too is Black Friday. Are you one of those that get up early?
You know, it's possible that I'm going to go shop before I come into work and see if I can't get some sales.
Yeah.
So yeah, definitely. I'm a Black Friday guy. I like it. So.
You're excited to the whole family go?
No, just my wife and I. You know, we let the kids at home, and my son's come home from college, so he'll be the oldest one, so he'll be able to stay with the young two, and so we can go take care of all.
Well, hopefully the stores have some stuff. I mean, you got the supply chain.
The supply chain. You know, what we got this week? Huh?
Well, we got this. Well, we're just getting right into our favorite subject.
The weekly update.
All right. Well, I mean, this week again, a slow week, so it's a little rough. People, you know, I mean, it's kind of a odd three-day week, short week. But we did get Hector from New Jersey. You know, he joined the team. So Hector, thank you. Welcome aboard. And you know,
when we say New Jersey, just so you know, that's again, that's our big operation down there in Bridgeton, Vineland area. We need some more support there. So after Hector, we need some more.
Couple more guys come on board and keep the thing going. It's a busy factory, busy thing running on down there. So keep us coming, keep them coming.
What else we got?
I don't know. I mean, it was no accidents, no lost time injuries. So, another great week. And basically, we're almost finishing out Thanksgiving or November, I guess, with a bang. Another great month. So. Got one more handle this year, and then we're going to have a stellar year.
I will say one thing to add next week, though, and we'll get a little bit more into this. We launch North Carolina officially on December 1st. So we now infiltrate North Carolina.
Awesome.
So at the warehousing level, and so we're excited. Team members are excited. I know our team members down in North Carolina are chomping at the bit to get going, and but that kind of leads me.
We're going to do a little flashback.
Flashback.
We haven't done one of these in a while.
It's one of our favorite too.
It is. It is.
So
it opens everybody up and opens things up to see the inside. So let's check out this new but old
Big Rod, the myth legend, is here.
Legendary traveler, really, is what he is, huh?
So probably now people are starting to understand these beer bottles that are up there, and kind of where Rod has been around the.
Well, I mean, first, Rod Bennett. Now officially of Muncie, PA, right? Yeah. And he's traveled the East Coast for us.
Yeah. So Rod, Rod's in the safety orange, of course. That's just a staple for Rod. But he promotes the safety. We talk about safety here, and there he is. So, but first, Rod, welcome to set here on the CB show. It's just quite an honor.
Good to meet you guys.
Good to be here.
Good to be here.
See you guys.
It's been a while. It's been a while.
So, what's going on here? Rod's transitioning from New Jersey to then go down to North Carolina to support North Carolina. So he'll be leaving after Turkey Day this week. So and heading down to North Carolina. So, but the audience, we talk a lot about Rod. So let's talk about the beginnings of Rod. How Rod became part of the family of companies. But I think started through Watsontown Trucking. So why don't you share? Were we hiring? Like, how did we find Rod? How did we find this diamond in the rough?
Actually, you guys, JW, as everybody knows, worked for you guys here, and then he had worked with me down at Old Dominion Freight Line.
Yeah.
And JW gave me a call. Hey, Chris needs a DM. I'm like, all right, well, it's 5 minutes from my house versus 75 miles. So, I came up and met with you guys. What was that? March of 2012, and. Everything since then, I worked in operations here for a better part of 3 years.
Yeah, so then we're working driver manager, right? And then an opportunity. Many know down in Virginia we support Ardall in the cans, right?
Yep.
And they were supporting ConAgra down in Newport, but they needed a relay system, drop system set up, and you decided to head south.
Yeah, went down and we operated, I wouldn't say it was probably about an acre and a half, actually drop yard. Really, it was a mobile 53-foot trailers. We had upwards of 60 of them at a time, and we just made sure that we contacted the plant as everything was going on to make sure that when they had line switches and stuff, which happens, anybody knows ConAgra, that happens quite often with their product, is making sure that you knew what cans were in what trailers, and we just grew with them quite a bit there.
So we get that set up, and then I think the next step was then we decided to get in this warehousing business, right? And we decided to warehouse those cans here in Milton. And you then took on, since you had an understanding of ConAgra and cans, you decided, hey, you got a little warehouse experience, right? You decided to take on that. So then you transported back to Milton and launched our first warehouse, operation in Building 1.
Yeah, we were in Building 1, I believe it was 2016, and we started that operation up, which it was just the Roanoke cans, and then the lids came in, and then Ardall Bloomsburg started sending stuff in as well,
right.
And we built that up, and Mike Petro actually ended up coming up through the ranks and taking over as we opened up Columbus.
Yeah, so then we move on out to Columbus, right? And then we get into the beer bottle business, right? We're out there, and we took over that operation. So you transferred out to there. Now, how long were you out in Columbus?
I was out in Columbus, I believe it was about 18 months.
So in Columbus, though, it was a little bit different uniqueness because you actually had the warehouse, plus then we had a small fleet of drivers based there supporting the operation. So then Columbus, then we you helped transition one of our, actually big fan of our show, Bill Ide. Then he transitioned and became the lead part of the leadership team out there. And then where to next?
I actually came back to Milton came back to the trucking side of things for about a year. I was doing all the local dispatching.
Yeah, okay. So now we're back to Watsontown, right? So you can we try to paint this picture of this family of companies. You got the warehousing, trucking. So then, New Jersey, right?
No.
Oh, did I miss one?
One back to Roanoke. We opened up. That was when we expanded the
terminal.
Trucking terminal.
Yeah, we opened the trucking terminal down there. That's right. Man, you've been all over the place. So then, okay, that's you're down in Roanoke. You're living. You open that terminal for the trucking side. Now we get the call for New Jersey to take over that operation, which again, we've seen many videos. Is a trucking and warehousing operation. It was our largest undertaking as far as a management and and the warehousing side. And you've been down there for how
long? 22 months.
Nice.
And Jersey, and I'll even say this about Columbus. Terry and I were out and supporting the group out in Columbus, and just like a month prior we did in Jersey. It's definitely a lot of things going on down there. We have, again, beer bottles. Not only are we warehousing them, we're reselecting them. We're doing what the customer needs.
Yeah. So now we're heading down to North Carolina, which now we're into beverage cans. So it's a little bit, metal cans, I guess you call them. But it'll be a new venture down there. So you look forward to going to North Carolina?
Oh, absolutely.
Absolutely. So what besides all this warehousing and trucking, this knowledge that you have, what does Rod do when he's not here or there?
Ride my motorcycle and spend time at the beach if I have time.
Oh, wow.
That's pretty much it.
And your pup.
Oh, yeah.
And your pup.
Yeah.
Maybe we get some pictures of him or video of him or her. What is
we
that?
do. We need
It's
for the
a her.
pet
Her,
of the
yes.
week.
Yeah, get her on a pet of the week.
But one thing that Rod, I think is important. We talk about we always stress here getting home to their family safely, getting their free time when you're not in the trenches. But I'm sure you have a message to the people that you work with. The culture that we built here is about again, I think that mindset, working hard and
getting home to your family safely, and that's it. I mean, it goes right down to the wearing your orange vest, and making sure that even when you're running a forklift on the dock, like you could have a driver walk into your warehouse and he's not paying attention. Well, he doesn't know.
Mm-hmm.
They potentially should not be there on your dock, but if they are, we've got to be visual about everything and making sure that you're wearing your vest, because the last thing that any one of us want to do is have to make that phone call.
Right, exactly.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I mean, we stress obviously on the trucking side. It seems a little bit obvious that we promote this safety, but really the warehousing. There's so many operations going on that from injury, from not stretching properly, to lifting heavier things, and riding a forklift, wearing your seatbelt, wearing your orange vest, and anything like that. But it's a pleasure. I can say this. I've worked a lot with Rod directly over the years. We worked hard. We've had some fun times too. Got a couple of these, maybe larger ones. Well, we talked about a lot of things, but
that's the 8-ounce pony bottle for Brent.
Good. Look at the crowd, guys.
Well, I mean, hey, what? I got to keep my physique.
Good point.
Yeah, we all. Well, Rod, again.
Well, before Rod goes,
Yeah.
I mean, I got to get in touch with Curtis because we didn't.
Yeah.
We didn't get Curtis last
he's
week.
gonna feel slighted a little bit.
But Rod, from us
there you go.
here at
bud.
the CB show, we definitely.
This is top of the line
special
merchandise
attire.
here. I mean,
Came in from the Pacific.
yeah, it was on the boat for a little while, but hey, the good thing is they're getting that all worked out. Our leadership. So.
Well, Rod, seriously, I really appreciate everything you do for us
Thank you,
and the way
guys.
you promote safety. Keep up the great work.
You guys too.
All right,
Thanks,
man.
Rod.
Thanks, Rod.
Wow. Another round of applause.
Really, I mean, Rod over the years, him and I worked a lot in here, the trucking area, Columbus and Jersey, like Virginia. He's a great guy.
Yeah, he's got that same mindset. It is about safety.
Oh,
Even him, he talks about riding his motorcycle. And we work hard, but there is you need to have that
You gotta be able to-
escape time.
right,
You want to
right.
enjoy it. You don't want to be laid up and have. You made fun of me about broken legs, and strained backs,
Yeah,
bruised head.
like last week,
Or
you're right
bruised
to the
ego.
broken leg.
or
Like,
bruised
I mean,
ego. But,
Yeah.
awesome. No, I'm glad. But we talk about pets, but I know you're excited about this week's pet of the week.
I am. This week's Pet of the Week, is definitely awesome. With definitely a special shout out to Brad Nelson, who sent in his cat here. Here's a few. We'll do some overlay of pictures of his cat. This is Ernie. Before and after picture, as they had to have him professionally shaved. He's a 13-year-old that developed some mats deep down towards his fur, towards his skin, making it painful for him to sit or even lay down. His fur is coming back. But Brad, as he mentions here, he still looks like a little lion. So
Yeah, right.
definitely appreciate Brad taking time and sending that in. Ernie, hope you have a quick recovery there. And
Yeah, absolutely.
no more
It
issues moving
it
forward.
certainly looked painful.
Yeah,
I could imagine.
I mean,
But,
yeah.
It definitely has that look of a
lion.
right?
It does, yeah.
Lion
like
King.
a little Simba.
Again, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Keep them coming. We got some more. We got some great videos.
We do
that
have
came
some
in.
good videos we're going to put out there. So, definitely keep them flowing in. Hopefully we get Rod to send a picture of his pup in, and then we'll get, or at least a little video tricks or anything he's doing with him. So,
Hey, well, since it is Thanksgiving,
trivia.
I guess we got to do some trivia quick.
Trivia
huh?
time.
Last week, so hold on before we get going here. We have the answers to last week
We do. And the winner.
and the winner. So, Michelle Eisenberg.
Definitely.
And-
I know she's a big fan, big
Yes, she
follower.
is. Well,
She's a big fan.
Yeah, big fan.
So she likes this. She always gets some good feedback to us. And so, congratulations, Michelle. Thanks for following and answering questions.
Make sure next time you're in, get some merch.
Stop in, get your merch.
Right. So, hey, but let's move on to this week's trivia. So I'm excited. Obviously Thanksgiving, so we're going to have a Thanksgiving theme trivia time here. So, question number 1: Who was the first to declare Thanksgiving a public holiday? 1863.
That's a copper of a question.
It was. All right. Well, let's see who's got that one. I think somebody might get number 1. I think that's if you took the date, year. I think you might figure that out.
Okay.
But anyway, question number 2 is the one I'm concerned that I don't think anybody's gonna get unless
feel
we
good about
Google.
it.
Yeah, I feel
Feel good
pretty. I
about
might
it.
stump them this week. What song was originally a Thanksgiving song composed to children to singing Boston Sunday School Celebration. What song was originally a Thanksgiving song composed to children to sing in Boston Sunday School Celebration? That's a big one. It's a tongue twister.
It doesn't ring any bells with me.
Yeah. Well, we'll see.
All right.
All right. So, I want to go Turkey Day. We're gonna have some turkey. We're gonna get tired.
Turkey.
There's some truth behind that. This isn't a trivia question, but is there truth behind the fact that if you eat turkey, you get tired? Is that true, or is that a myth?
Statistically, for me, it's happening.
So normally, I'll eat some turkey. I'll go, partake on the couch, throw on a football game.
Football. You can't have.
You can't have turkey
Thanksgiving without football.
Football game.
Yeah.
And usually I fall asleep after the first quarter or so. But hey, so anyway, I thought we used a theme for Thanksgiving Day football. So question number 3. Since 1978, Thanksgiving NFL games have been hosted in which 2 cities? So 2 cities. So there you have it. That's a wrap on this week's trivia.
All right.
I look forward to the responses. Send them text.
Another trio of great questions.
Email.
there, man. Good.
Through
Good.
YouTube. So anyway, I guess it is Thanksgiving, and we got to make sure that we give thanks.
Yes.
Not only to our sponsors, but really to everybody out there who supports us, who makes this company great, this family of companies, and and give thanks to our families. Right?
Definitely our families for supporting us, because again, like you were saying earlier about you're going to have to go down to North Carolina. I go to Jersey here and there. I'm going to go down to North Carolina sometime, Virginia. They support us.
Yep.
They support our job, and they support our family companies as well. So definitely thanks to everybody there. And
make sure everybody enjoys their time. This holiday weekend with their families.
Yeah, it's okay to relax and do that. Take a dial back and just relax and enjoy, and just watch the kids play and sit down and have a good conversation. That's what it's all about.
Yeah, eat good.
Eat good,
right? Eat those
Gotta
desserts,
stay
right?
healthy out there.
So again, the family company's couldn't do it without them. But until next week, we'll see you.
Have a good holiday. Be
Have a
safe.
great holiday.